This is a joke. Manchester United robbed a red card that makes absolutely no sense, a goal that should never have stood. And now even club legends are calling it out. Because what happened in this game is not just controversial, it's outrageous. Stay with me, because this gets worse, and it didn't take long for people inside the club to react. Former Manchester United player Michael Carrick came out and said exactly what every United fan was thinking after the game.
Two arms in the face, the red card, and the first goal, and that's deemed alright. So it's a shocking decision, absolutely shocking decision. The red card, I mean, I have to say, that's really concerning if that's going to be a sending off. I know he touched his hair, you can't deny he touched his hair. There's a difference between touching somebody the way he has and brushed his hair to actually really aggressively tugging on it, which certainly we've seen at certain points where there's a real kind of emphasis to. It's really concerning, I have to say. There's bits in the first half we can certainly be better at. I think going a goal down obviously makes it a little bit more difficult. I have to say the goal itself, Lenny Yoro gets a forearm smash in the back of his head. It's worth looking again if you haven't seen that. Which I don't know if you're getting the sending off for what we're getting the sending off for. I don't know how that doesn't get overturned as a goal. It's a clear forearm smash in the side of his head, so that first goal shouldn't stand. It puts us in a situation a little bit more difficult, and then it kind of rolled a little bit from there, and we didn't quite get the grips with it at certain points. And then the way we bounced back second half, I was really pleased with the reaction in a tough situation, and I nearly got something from the game.
So there you have it. Shocking decision, one of the worst, really concerning. And honestly, he's right. Because let's break this down for a second. You're telling me that a player barely brushing someone's hair while off balance is a red card, but a forearm smash to the back of the head in the build-up to a goal, that's allowed? Make it make sense. This is exactly why fans are furious. And then came someone who never holds back. Manchester United legend Roy Keane gave his take. And let's just say, he didn't exactly defend the decision.
Well, it is harsh, but if we're looking at the laws of the game, and if that's what it's been seen by VAR, obviously then shown to the referee, then you have to accept it. You're obviously not going to agree with it. You're going to, as Carrick is, he's disappointed with it. But we've seen it happen before the season.
What do you think, Jamie?
Keane looked at the situation from both sides. But even then, he admitted something important. From a football perspective, this doesn't feel like a red card. He basically says, yes, the rules might say hair pulling can be violent conduct. But as players, as people who understand the game, that feels extremely harsh. And that's the key point. Because football is not supposed to be decided by technicalities that ignore context. There was no aggression, no intent, no real pull, just a moment, in the middle of a physical duel. And yet, VAR steps in. The referee changes the decision, and suddenly, United are down to 10 men. Game changed, just like that. And Keane wasn't the only one raising eyebrows. Other former players and analysts echoed the same frustration. Some pointed out something even more worrying: consistency. Because earlier in the same game, a clear forearm to the head was completely ignored. No foul, no VAR drama. Goal stands. But this is where the line is drawn. That's where the frustration comes from. Not just the decision itself, but the complete lack of consistency. And fans see it, players feel it, and legends are now calling it out publicly. But here's the part that makes Manchester United, even after all that, even after going down to 10 men, the team didn't collapse. They fought, they pushed forward, created chances, scored a goal. Old Trafford came alive, because that's what this club does. No matter what happens, no matter how bad the decisions are, they keep going. And honestly, that reaction says more about this team than the result itself. So yes, you can talk about the red card, you can debate the rules, you can argue VAR, but at the end of the day, this feels wrong. And when legends like Carrick and Keane are both questioning it, you know something isn't right. But here's the thing. If anything, this game proves one thing. Manchester United is building something. A team that fights, a team that responds, a team that doesn't quit. And if this is how they react when everything goes against them, then imagine what happens when things finally go their way. Because trust me, that moment is coming. And if you're a real Manchester United fan, you already know this club never goes down without a fight. So if you want real reactions, real opinions, and content that actually defends this club, make sure you hit subscribe right now, because this channel is for the fans who see what's really going on. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.